All right, now, so Stephen A. Smith is responding to LeBron James, going to the Pat McAfee platform. So let's check out exactly what Stephen A. Smith had to say about LeBron James's statement. Check it out.
Tidy Whitey's comment was funny because I don't wear tidy Whiteys. Let you figure out why that is. But moving on from that particular subject, I don't happen to consider anything that LeBron has said a laughing matter. So y'all wanted me to be serious, I'll be serious. And I know there's some people out there that's going to be like, oh, I'm milking the story for all it's worth. Well, I've been winning in television for quite some time. I don't need an incident like this to talk about LeBron, and I don't need an incident like this to get ratings. LeBron gives us plenty of ammunition to talk about him, both good and bad. So let's get that out the way first. Let's also get out the way that major props to Pat McAfee for getting that interview. There's a lot of people that's been texting me, and he's a teammate. He's on ESPN. Why would he do that? Please, y'all, be quiet. Pat McAfee did nothing wrong. Pat McAfee did his job. Pat McAfee has a show that airs on ESPN. You have an opportunity to get LeBron James. You take him. I don't give a damn who you are. This is one of the greatest players in the history of basketball. You get him. If you have an opportunity to get him, you get him. And I didn't think that Pat McAfee disrespected me or did me wrong in any way. He did his job, and I got no problems with it. My issue is with LeBron James. And I just want to say for the record, LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. And he went on national television today and he lied again. You see, when he approached me while I was sitting courtside at that game against the New York Knicks, when he rolled up on me, I didn't know he was going to roll up on me. I had no idea. But when he said what he had to say, I was in no position to give any kind of retort without making a scene. It was during the third quarter. It was fresh out of a timeout. It was him walking to the basketball court. It was on national television. The cameras were rolling. And had I done something, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to act? You want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith? And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you, it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my kick, because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. That I'm not going to tolerate. But I knew he wasn't going to do something like that. There was no fear in my mind about it. It was shock. Because as I have repeatedly stated, I was not talking about his son. I was talking about him. And whether it's the video that you saw him a couple of days later after that incident when he was talking to Richard Jefferson, my colleague at ESPN, before an ABC game in Boston when it got blown out that night by the Celtics, or in the aftermath of it, including Pat McAfee's show when he talked about me getting personal and taking it beyond basketball, I'm getting to a point where I'm getting very annoyed at people who cover the game of basketball, who cover professional sports, pundits out there, including him, his inner circle, his family members, and everybody else included. When are y'all going to ask him or hold him accountable for the truth?
All right, now, so there you have it. First of all, I want to thank you so much for tapping into my channel. I appreciate y'all so much. And the clip I to show y'all, that was Stephen A. Smith. And he decided to respond to LeBron James because LeBron James has decided to go to the Pat McAfee platform. And he was interviewed by Pat. Out of all the people that he could have chosen from, he decided to go to Pat McAfee. And I think that's highly concerning because you're sending out the message to brothers that you are refusing to support them. I'm not standing with LeBron James, and I'm not standing with Stephen A. Smith. And when it comes to their dispute, I think that Stephen A. Smith, he should have been more, upfront with his, how he feels about LeBron James. Because when I say upfront, I'm talking about he should have, basically, if he's approached by LeBron James, he should have said, listen, I don't think that LeBron James is NBA caliber right now. he should go to the G League. But instead, he was quiet when LeBron James decided to step to him. And then he went back to his show one day later, and then he continued talking trash about LeBron James. And that's what I don't like, because if you want to trash LeBron James, you should do it in front of LeBron James' face as well. So let me know what you think about this. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next videos.